Hey, are you a guy struggling to lose the extra belly fat? Well, in this video, I'm gonna break down the three main reasons why you might be struggling to get the weight off and actually achieve your dream body. Guys, this is gonna be a good one, so let's just hop right on into it, okay? So the first thing, guys, you're just winging it as far as your diet goes, all right? So you're unsure of what to eat and how to structure your nutrition plan. You obviously don't have the time, you don't care to do hours and hours of research, spend all day watching videos about dieting. You have more important things to do anyway, right? It takes time to go to the grocery store multiple times a week and spend time cooking up the perfect meals, okay? And then lastly, you're probably busy with work and other obligations. Okay, maybe if you have kids, maybe if you have school, maybe you have assignments to do, last thing you have time to do is go to the grocery store, go get the most specific things to make sure you're counting your calories, all this stuff, right? I get it, guys. I completely get it. So what do instead? You grab food on the go. Fast food like McDonald's. You grab a coffee from Dunkin' Donuts, like an iced coffee in the morning. You put a bunch of cream and a bunch of sugar in it. Because you don't know about calories and things of that nature, you're just going with the flow, whatever you feel like eating. You don't realize that you've just, consumed a ton of extra calories that you don't need to consume. All right. You're also thinking you're eating healthy, like you're eating Chipotle, you're eating kava, you're getting a salad from McDonald's, but in reality, guys, these healthy options are actually making you fat. All right. So step one, you're just winging it. You don't have a plan. All right. The second problem is you get hungry and you have these irresistible cravings that you just cannot seem to get rid of. All right. You eat when you feel the desire to eat, and you eat what you feel like eating because you have no plan. So you get hungry throughout the day and you choose to eat the most convenient option available to you. You're letting emotions like stress, anxiety, depression dictate your eating habits, and you're craving sweets and you're craving sugar, which, by the way, guys, it's an addiction, and it's actually a bad addiction, and you can't fight off the craving. All right. So you're binge eating a bunch of crap at night before bed. You're eating the donut at work because it's just right there. They got it for free, right? You're driving with no intention of getting fast food, but then you see your favorite place. Okay, maybe they're running some sort of discount, and now you're deciding just in the moment, hey, let me just turn on in to the drive-through and get something. Because later in the day, you're busy with work, you're busy with meetings, you've got things to do. You don't have time to cook food later in the day. So let me just go ahead while I see the Big Mac or I see the sweet treat. Let me just go ahead and just turn into the drive-through, get this meal real quick, save some time because what other option do you have, right? So you get hungry and you have these irresistible cravings. Now, guys, lastly, the third big problem here, you've tried to work on your diet and you've tried to lose weight, but you relapse and then you eat trash again. Guys, I get it. I've been there for sure. So I get completely where you're coming from, okay? But so right now, you lack the discipline, you lack the accountability to stay consistent. And that's okay. It doesn't have to continue to be that way, okay? When you've decided enough is enough, had a boost of motivation, it's easy to stay consistent for a couple days because you get that feeling, you get that high. And then guess what happens? You get hit with the craving and you relapse and you fold. All right. When you slip up one time, it's not a big deal. Honestly, guys, you can slip up. You're going to eat some junk food here, junk food there. It's not a big deal. But what ends up happening a lot of times is it turns into a binge for longer than it should. And you guys know that. You guys know that. You want to be shredded. You want the abs. But when you eat bad food, you feel guilt and shame. And then eat for comfort, and it leads into a negative loop where you're seeing negative results. You're seeing everything you worked for get taken from you, and now you're just like, screw it. You throw your hands in the air, and then you just eat whatever you want, right? So you're starting to feel better. You decide to reward yourself with a little treat. Okay, maybe this is what's happening. Instead of something that tastes good, but will still keep you on track, you indulge in total garbage, and you also eat more than you think you should. Then you think, well, I'll get back on my diet starting tomorrow. And then you continue to eat bad, undoing all the progress you've made, leaving you discouraged by the end of it, and starting back at square one. All right, guys, let's go ahead and look at the solutions to the three biggest problems people face that I've seen when they try to lose weight. All right, number one, Guys, you need to track your calories and track your macros, and you need to follow a plan. All right, you got to stop winging it. It's time to get serious here. All right. A lot of times people will say to me, but I don't have a plan. I don't know, what should my plan be? What is a plan? Guys, if you stick around to the end of the video, I'm going to show you a plan. Super simple. Okay, stick around to the end. I'm going to lay it all out step by step for you. All right. It's not as hard and time consuming and complicated as you think. It's super simple, guys. It's very simple. All you need to do is gain a basic understanding of how calories work. So guys, listen to me here. Listen carefully. You naturally burn calories when you sleep, when you walk, when you breathe, when you blink, okay, when you digest food in your stomach. All of this stuff requires energy. So what you need to do is find out how much energy you're using, okay, how many calories you're burning, your maintenance calories, naturally, okay? Then what you're gonna do is you're gonna multiply and to do that, what you're gonna do is you're gonna multiply your body weight in pounds by 15. That's your maintenance calories, okay? So if you eat more than that, you're gonna gain weight. If you eat less than that, you're gonna lose weight. And that's a rough estimate based on other things as well, like how much you exercise and things of that nature, all right? But as a general premise, guys, for you to understand, you take your body weight in pounds, you multiply it by 15. That number is how many calories you eat, and you maintain your current weight. Okay, if you want to gain weight, you have to eat more than that if you want to put on some muscle. But guys, if you want to get shredded like we're talking about here, you have to eat less than that. Okay? It's very simple. And it doesn't even matter. You could literally just eat McDonald's, guys. You could literally only eat McDonald's, but if you're eating less calories, you're going to lose weight. Okay? It's not super complicated. It's very simple. So guys, what you're going to do here is you're going to meal prep at the start of the week for at least a couple meals. So that way, when you're in a rush, you're prepared. Okay, I'll give you some of my favorite meals and snacks to eat. They're super delicious. Stick around to the end of the video. All right, guys, I'm going to break it all down for you. All right, so if you start to do a little bit of tracking and a little bit of meal prepping, you're going to realize just how simple it really is. You're going to be wondering why it's taking you so long to make a goddamn change to your trash diet. You're going to see results in 48 hours from losing a bunch of extra water that your body is holding from eating all the BS. Okay, really quick off the bat, you're going to start to see results because when you eat all that junk food, all that sugar, all that fatty food, your body is holding on to excess water. It makes you pudgy. Okay, guys? So what we're going to do is we're going to create a plan and we're going to follow that plan, which I'll break down at the end of the video. Number two, guys, to address problem number two. You get hungry and you have these irresistible cravings that you couldn't fight off for the life of you. Guys, what you have to do is you need to have replacements for the foods you crave or the foods you eat consistently that are not good for you. You don't have to fight off the cravings. All you have to do is find something else that will satisfy them that isn't going to make you fat. It's very simple, guys. So you do realize that all the junk you eat, one, it doesn't actually taste that good. You might think it tastes good because you're so used to it, but once you get off of all the sugar and the junk that you're eating, you're gonna realize that you were just addicted to sugar. Okay? And two, guys, have substitutions that taste just as good and don't make you feel like you're gonna die on the toilet. Because you know dang well when you eat that Big Mac and those fries, or you eat that Chipotle burrito, you feel like trash. Okay, your stomach starts turning. Guys, if you crave sweet food or salty food, it's easy to replace those things with healthier, lower calorie, higher protein alternatives. Every dessert has a substitute that can make you satisfied, that can satisfy all your cravings. Now here's one of my favorites, guys. Okay, I'm gonna just drop this in here for you guys. Instead of ice cream or milkshakes or candy, you guys need to try this. You need to try this. Greek yogurt, okay? 0 calorie Greek yogurt, full of protein. Okay, what you're gonna do is you're gonna put granola on top of it, dates, some fruit, okay, and some honey. Guys, this is so delicious. There was a point where I was eating like 4 of these bowls a day. Okay, it's an easy fix. It's sweet. It's high in protein. It'll fill you up. Trust me, guys, it's gonna be absolutely amazing. And this is just one of many, 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 many substitutions I give all my clients. Guys, if you're hungry during the day, you need to adjust what you're eating. Now, what I mean by that is you need to eat less carbs and more protein. A lot of sweet treats have no protein and they're full of carbs, and that's going to keep you hungry and keep you feeding for more. So then you eat more and more and more. Next thing you know, you've eaten a ton of calories, but you're not even full. So what you need to do is eat more protein. Okay? Protein will actually make you full, keep you satisfied, so you don't feel the cravings attack you later in the day. Here's a pro tip. When you're about to eat a meal, okay, look at it and ask yourself, are there unnecessary carbs here? Are there carbs that I can take away? Now guys, don't get me wrong, carbs are not the devil. But what I'm saying is when you start to realize how many carbs you're eating that are not serving you, like for example, you're about to eat a burger, take off the bun. Okay? Get the fork and the knife, get the silverware and start chopping that bad boy up. The patty, the toppings, the pickles, ketchup, the mustard, the cheese, whatever. Just take off the bun. You don't need the bun. You guys understand what I'm saying here? All right? So what you're going to notice is that sugar is an absolute poison, and it's a drug that has a complete grip on you. Don't believe me? Try to cut out sugar for the rest of the month. Okay? You'll find out real quick. When you start to eat like how I teach my clients, you're going to realize not only will you feel a lot better, have way more energy throughout the day, not have those crashes from the carbs midday, but you're going to quickly start to enjoy the substitutions for the junk food way more than the junk food itself. That's how you start seeing results without starving yourself and still getting that sweet tooth satisfied, guys. No more pig mode. Instead, it's time to become a Greek god. Have you ever actually just imagined what you would look like with a six-pack instead of just accepting that your body is the way that it is forever? Guys, let's actually think about that, okay? Imagine the respect you get from your woman. Imagine the respect you get from other men. Imagine how good you would feel. All right, guys, think about that. All right, and number 3, all right, for the third problem here. You've tried to work on your diet and losing weight, but you relapse and then you eat trash again. You're not consistent. You start to feel bad about who you are as a person because you're putting your self-worth into your diet. Guys, super simple here. All you have to do is record and report everything that goes in your mouth. All right, pause. Now, for real though, everything that goes in your mouth, all the food you eat, even the little, let's say you're walking by the pantry, you see like, I don't know, you just get a handful of some chocolate covered raisins, whatever the case may be. You just eat 2. Doesn't matter. You have to record it and you have to track it. All right. And I don't mean counting macros. I literally just mean you have to write down and know what you eat in the day. Yes, you should record your macros, and that is also going to be recording what you eat in the day, but this is a different principle. This isn't for the macros. Now, the reason that you want to do this, guys, you have to take out your phone and type in every time something goes in your mouth that you eat. And at the end of the day, what you're going to realize when you look back at it is that you're going to have to start feeling some accountability and taking some accountability for the way you look when you do this. Okay, there's no one to blame except you when you look at that list and you see a bunch of things on there that you know are not serving you. Guys, read this. The reason this works so well, you're going to start skipping the little BS you eat here and there because it's just out in the open and passing. Because instead of it taking 2 seconds to scarf down, you're going to have to take out your phone, and while doing so, you're going to realize, oh shit, I'm a fat ass, and then eventually you'll stop. Okay, do you understand what I'm saying here? So imagine you're driving and you see the McDonald's to your right, okay? And usually you're going to swerve into the McDonald's, you're going to go in the drive-thru, you're going to get a quick McFlurry, a little boost of energy, okay? You're a little bit hungry, and what you're going to realize is when the end of the day comes, and I have to take out my phone right now after I go through the drive-thru line, type in my notes, I had an Oreo McFlurry, and then look back at that at the end of the day, it's not going to be worth it. And then you're just going to keep driving and you're going to realize life moves on just fine. And that's how you start to see results. Guys, you need to build consistency in your nutrition. Eating clean for 2 meals and then eating half a chocolate bar is going to make it hard to stay consistent. You're breaking your consistency. You're breaking your promises to yourself. You need to have someone else keep you accountable. Now, this is huge. Okay, this is either a friend, a family, or hello, a mentor, me, guys. I keep all my clients super accountable with the tracker. Okay, sending someone your food log will keep you on the right track instead of falling off the wagon for days, for weeks at a time, just wondering, when am I going to get back on my diet? When am I going to get back on track? I'm tired of getting fat. Okay, the days go by, the weeks go by, the months go by. In a worst case scenario, it's been years. You're entering new phases of life and you still haven't got back on track like you've been telling yourself over and over again. What you'll be able to do with someone who holds you accountable is you'll be able to fall off the track less. And when you do, you can get back on track immediately to keep going and seeing progress. So this will all stop you from sabotaging your results and turning a little break of the plan with really no noticeable consequences into a massive issue. Guys, if you just eat one chocolate bar, you're breaking your consistency, but that's not going to make a difference in your physique. Now, if you go on for days and days, that's going to be a massive issue because the binging and the bad eating is persisting, increasing the amount of calories you're eating over the long run, and that's going to add the fat to your body, and that's why you still have some belly fat. Okay? Having someone tell you how to stay on track after slipping up will make you not want to mess up to begin with. Guys, imagine a world where you get pleasure from eating clean foods, eating foods that you know support your goals. Imagine a world where there are no more hungry nights trying to diet, no more cravings. Can you imagine a world with no more cravings? Do you even think that's possible? I promise you guys it is. That make you have to battle yourself until you finally give in. I know what that battle is like. Do I eat the healthy food? Do I eat the donut? Do I eat the healthy food? Do I eat the donut? And you go back and forth, back and forth. Guys, cut that out. After a rough little starting period, it becomes smooth sailing. This is why you guys need a mentor, someone to hold you accountable when you start your journey. All right, guys? Look, you might be asking, like, who are you? Why should I even listen to you? Guys, I've done this process so many times. It's literally unbelievable. Here are 3 times I've done this process. This process of eating right to lose weight, going from no six-pack to shredded, okay? Here's the first time I did it, okay? I was a teenager. So on the left, you can see, and about 2 years later, I was so shredded. It was basically unhealthy how shredded I got. Take a look at this, guys. My body fat is around 5-6% here. Literally shredded to the bone. Okay? That took about 2 years from no six-pack at all. Okay? Then over time, I got out of shape again because of work and because of other things, right? Here we go again. Boom. On the left side, you see no six-pack, a bunch of extra chub around the stomach. In 2.5 months, boom, I'm looking like a unit. Okay, guys, I'm telling you I have the system figured out. I'm telling you I do. All right? This is 2.5 months here. Obviously, the lighting's a little bit better in the right picture, but you guys see the point. I'm still in way better shape, okay? Lost a ton of weight in that 2.5 months. Now, guys, I'm about to blow your mind. Are you ready? Check it out. 6 weeks. 6 weeks, G. It does not take long. Look at this. Okay? You can get a six-pack in a few weeks if you do the right things. Guys, six-packs are not made in training. They're made in the kitchen. I want you guys to understand that. Okay? It's 80% what you eat, 20% training. I promise you that. I promise you. As someone who has literally done what you're trying to do, think about it. If you want to learn how to make money, you need to hire someone, a mentor. You need to get advice from someone who's made money. If you want to lose belly fat, you need to get advice and take advice not from your mom, not from your dad, not from your brother, not from your sister, not from people online who are out of shape, who you don't even want to be like, from people who've done it. Look at this. On the left, okay, haphazard eating. I locked in. I did everything that I'm telling you guys to do, and I got shredded. This was 6 weeks, 1.5 months. Guys, I'm telling you. I'm telling you the way. I'm laying it out for you. Now, speaking of laying it out, I'm going to give you your action plan, okay, that I spoke about earlier. Now, guys, this is laid out as simple as possible. Okay, give me 3 minutes of your time here. I'm going to lay it out, okay? Action plan. Number 1, find your macros and calories that you need to be eating, okay? Download MyFitnessPal, an app on your phone, and track them. And number 3, you're going to realize you need to be substituting some foods and some meals that are unhealthy for healthy options, right? Everything we talked about. So guys, let's find out what kind of macros we need to be eating here, okay? Follow along with me. Get out your phone, get out a pen and paper. Super simple, all right? A little bit of math here. So take your weight in body and take your body weight in pounds. Let's say, just for this example, we've got a 200-pound person, and multiply it by 10, all right? That's going to be 2,000. That's how many calories you're going to eat per day, 2,000 calories. Now let's find out how much protein, how much carbs, and how much fat you need to be eating per day. So we need to allocate the 2,000 calories into each one of those 3 macronutrients. So take your weight in pounds, 200. Okay, 200 pounds. That's how many grams of protein you eat per day. So if you're 170 pounds, 170 grams of protein. All right, but for this example, 200 grams of protein. All right, pretty simple. Now take that number and multiply it by 4. I'm not going to get into the math and the science and all that. I'm just going to break it down for you guys, okay? I don't want to confuse you. Take that number of protein, multiply it by 4. So 200 grams of protein times 4 is 800. That's how many calories we're using every single day to go towards protein, okay? Now what I want you guys to do is subtract that from the total calories to see how many we have left for our carbs and our fats. Okay, so that's going to be 2,000 minus 800 is 1,200 calories left. All right, take that number, divide it by 2. We're going to split up half the calories from carbs, half of them from fats. So in this example, it's going to be 1,200 calories is left for carbs and fats. We're going to do 600 for each of those. All right, 600 for carbs and 600 for fat. So how many grams is that? So take that number, 600, divide it by 4. That's 150. That's going to be how many grams of carbs. Okay, 150 grams of carbs we're going to eat per day. Take that number again, 600 divided by 9. That's how many grams of fat we're going to eat per day. So now do you see? We have our calories, we have our protein, we have our fats, we have our carbs. All right, so the end result, a 200-pound man is going to eat 2,000 calories per day, 200 grams of protein, 150 grams of carbs, 67 grams of fat. Boom. Guys, it's easy. All right, now download MyFitnessPal and enter your calorie macro goals. Then just log what you eat and hit your goals. Guys, I'm giving you the blueprint for free. All right? I'm giving it to you. No more excuses. What you're going to realize is I can't eat that junk that I was eating before because it takes up too many calories and now I'm hungry at the end of the day. So naturally, you're going to want to start substituting meals for better alternatives. Here's some good options, all right? So, this is the best part. I love food, guys. Trust me, I love food. Protein, parfait for dessert or a snack, all right? So this is what I was talking about earlier. Vanilla, zero sugar Greek yogurt. Okay, low in calories, high in protein. You can get this at your store. So once you get that, you're gonna put it in a bowl, and then you're gonna have your choice of toppings. Okay, so here are some different combos I like to do. Dates, granola, honey. That's what you see right here. Look at this. This is delicious. Dates, granola, honey, with some Greek yogurt. Okay, we've also got frozen fruit, blueberries, raspberries, strawberries. Okay, mix that in there. Maybe you can put some honey in there as well. Dark chocolate goes amazing in here. Guys, you can eat dark chocolate. Newsflash. The only thing that matters is that you're in your calorie goals, you're in your protein, you're in your carbs, you're in your fats. You're not going way over. When you start to go over, that's when you start to gain weight. Guys, it's all super simple biology. All right, protein ice cream. All right, get a blender. You're going to put in almond milk, you're going to put in ice, you're going to put in protein powder, and then you get to mix and match different ingredients to make it taste different, right? So let's say you've got chocolate protein powder. Go ahead and throw in that blender some cocoa powder you can get from the store, or maybe that's cacao. Either way, some cacao powder, some peanut butter powder, some PB2. It's a low-calorie peanut butter powder. Tastes really good, just like peanut butter. A banana as well. Chop it up and then put it in the blender. And then even some chocolate chips to drizzle on top after you blend it up. There's one option. Another option, mix in some frozen fruit, okay? Blend it up and then put some honey on top. Okay? Then we've got cinnamon. Let's say you have cinnamon protein powder. Put the cinnamon protein powder in there with the ice and the almond milk. Blend it up till it's nice and thick. Okay? Add some cinnamon on top, some crushed up cinnamon toast crunch, some whipped cream. Guys, you can still eat delicious food. I'm telling you. All right, so check this out. That's beautiful, some protein ice cream right there. All right, now instead of Chinese takeaway, this could be dinner or lunch, make your own stir fry. Cook up some rice in a rice cooker, cut up some and season some sweet potato and some chicken breast, and bake those, the chicken breast and the sweet potato. Scramble up some eggs, get some canned corn, peas, green beans, put it all in a pan or a pot together, and then lastly, you can go ahead and throw in your sugar-free G Hughes. G Hughes will come in clutch. I promise you, it's delicious. barbecue sauce, teriyaki sauce, whatever the case may be. Look at this. Oh my goodness, this was so good. Okay, all these pictures you see here are things I've cooked up. I've taken these pictures. All right, so boom, there we go. There's just a couple options for you, guys. Nutrition does not have to be as complicated as you make it. It doesn't. It's very simple. There's a lot of delicious recipes that are available in the world for you to have, so that way you're not eating the junk food. I'm telling you guys, you're gonna really enjoy eating good food because you're gonna feel full of energy. No more sluggish behavior, midday crashes. None of this, guys. Nutrition is so much easier than you're making it. There are countless delicious recipes out there that will get you stupidly shredded, that will make you forget that you are dieting. Guys, I don't want you to ever feel like you're dieting, okay? I want you to feel like you get to enjoy the meals you're eating and feel full throughout the day. Soon enough, it will be a healthy living lifestyle that you can continue to follow for the rest of your life. No more yo-yoing, gaining weight, losing weight. Okay, no more extreme hunger diets, no more random fad diets, no more winging it, no more of that. No more hiring worthless fitness and nutrition experts that charge you tons and tons and tons of money and don't get you results because they're not giving you things that are actionable, that they've done themselves. Guys, it's so easy to get shredded, you literally would not believe it. You would hate me if you knew, okay? Because I'm telling you, look at this. If you're ready to actually get shredded, guys, it's time to take things a bit more serious, okay? I help guys all the time get shredded from losing 20 pounds of fat around the belly. I help guys gain muscle. I literally lay it out so simply for you. All you have to do is become a robot. Take the orders that are given, find the meals you like, and eat them throughout the day. Yo, bro, thank you for this workout, by the way. Been doing it for a month and seeing crazy results. Been seeing crazy gains, by the way, due to your workouts, bro. Put on 6 pounds of muscle in 5 months with a proper diet. Thanks for the killer workout, bro, helping me on my way to drop 25 pounds. I lost 5 pounds just restricting my calories like you talked about in the last month. Guys, it's so simple. Do you want to finally see your abs? Guys, I'm going to make you an offer. You've made it all the way to the very end of the video, okay? And I respect the loyalty. I train guys with the Muay Thai Accelerator. Since you made it all the way to the end, I'll reward you guys for your commitment, okay? I'll show you the way with one-on-one coaching. If you want more in-depth diet tips, if you guys want more diet recipes that are gonna fit your macros that are delicious, guys, I'm your man. And if you don't get the results you want by the end of our time together, working together, I will give you guys free coaching for as long as it takes to hit your current weight loss goals. The top link in the description, I want you guys to hit that link, schedule a time with me. It's super easy. It takes literally less than 30 seconds to learn more about how I can help you change your life for the long term. For good, guys. Let's do this.